Uh, uh, Welcome back to Chit Chat with Mi-chan. This is your host, Mi-chan, and Mi-chan alone. It's a solo episode tonight, guys. It's not that we had a fight or anything, so don't worry about it. I just have something happy to share with you guys, and I just needed to record this really quick. So, those of you who are learning a language, studying a language, how's it going? How are you feeling about it? Are you enjoying it? Are you having fun? Or are you struggling to keep going? Because if you are struggling, it is totally understandable and you shouldn't feel ashamed of it. But what I'll tell you is if you're struggling to keep continuing your learning, maybe you can ask yourself, are you really having fun? Because people can keep doing things that they find fun. If you think playing soccer is fun, then you keep playing soccer, maybe every day or every week if you're busy. If you find singing fun, you go to karaoke. You find listening to music fun, so you listen to music every day. So I really think that it's important to make your language learning a fun journey. You're probably struggling to keep studying or learning English or other languages because you're starting to feel bored. So, if you like listening to songs in English, you can keep listening to songs in English, American songs, British songs, and maybe learn the lyrics. You can learn a lot from lyrics. Or if you like watching movies, keep watching movies. Don't feel guilty about it. Watch movies in English, the original language, and also put subtitles in English or however you want to do it according to your level. It's up to you. But still, watching a movie in English and I guess with English subtitles, that helps. That it's learning. If you like reading manga, just like me, find an English version of the manga that you like. It most likely exists. Manga is a huge phenomenon in the world right now. So many manga series are translated into English, other languages. So instead of reading the Japanese ones, you can read those. And because you already know the context, it's gonna be easier for you to understand. So things like that. Try to think of what you like to do, what you find fun, and try to tie it to English learning, or whatever the language you're learning. So here's the story I wanted to share with you guys. I've been learning a couple languages on this globally beloved, famous, popular language learning app with the green owl icon. This is not a PR, so I don't want to like stress about the app, but it's a fun and great app. So I have a streak. I have like 170 days streak at this point on the app, which I'm very proud of. I've always been bad at continuing things. So doing this every day for over, what has it been, 6 months? Almost 6 months, huh? Yeah, is very impressive for me. Like I'm very proud of myself. Yeah, guys, don't be afraid to be proud of yourself. You need to compliment yourself. Don't feel bad for being confident in you. Is that too 원격되기? 인격되기? 원격되기? Don't feel bad to be proud of yourself. If you've done something great, if you accomplished something, you have every right to be proud of yourself and compliment yourself. And that's what keeps you going. Anyway, maybe I'm a little too proud of myself. Anyway, so I've been learning Chinese, French, and Spanish right now for a couple months now. I wanted to try out a language that's completely different from Japanese and English. I wanted to try something new. So then I first started learning Chinese on the app. And it was really fun because it was so new. The pronunciation, the grammar. The grammar is close to English, was it? I forgot. But yeah. And obviously there's vocab. It's so new. And then I restarted Spanish and French. So I would do these three languages sometimes together on the same day, sometimes just taking turns, French this day, Spanish tomorrow. But lately, I've been into French a lot. French is such a beautiful language. The pronunciation is freaking hard. It's so hard. If you try to read it off of the spelling, it's impossible. Maybe some people say that the same about English, but it's on a whole nother level. It's really hard. But that's what makes it interesting and fun too. Like it's a challenge for me. So I'm like trying to do the R sound, like sorry, that was really nasty. That's a nasty sound. Like like merci. Like merci, right? No, I know I'm totally butchering it, but I'm trying. So it's been really fun. So the other day, me and Habibi were having dinner and we decided to watch a show on Netflix. We started watching Lupin, like Lupin Sensei Lupin, but not the anime. It's a French series. It's really good, so you should go watch it. We're barely into the series, but we started watching the second episode of the series, right? And so it's a French series, and everything is in French, obviously. And so we would watch it in French, and we would have subtitles in English. When you're watching a foreign show and the original language is something you really don't know, and you have the subtitles on, and you have to really focus on the subtitles on the screen in order to understand everything because you have no idea what's going on with the original audio on. That's what was going on for us because neither of us know French and our eyes were glued to the screen. But we were also eating, so it was kind of a struggle. But anyway, so I was enjoying French, the French sound in my ears. And then I start to notice that I'm picking up French words, French phrases, just a couple. But I'm like, wait, did she just say au revoir? Like, did she just say goodbye? See you tomorrow? Bye? So I had just finished a section on the language app about greetings. So I was going over like hello, goodbye, bye, see you tomorrow, my name is, his name is, things like that. Which in French, they're like au revoir, demain, salut, bonjour, oh, and good night, bonne nuit, oh, and good evening, bonsoir, ça va bien, things like that. And for some reason, in that Lupin episode, they had a lot of greetings. Like they kept saying bye, goodbye to each other. So they were saying au revoir, demain, salut, au revoir. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are they saying au revoir? Are they saying salut? Are they saying demain? Oh my goodness, am I picking up French words from a French show? I was so happy and excited. So like every time those phrases that I know come up in the show, I would tell Habibi about it. And I was like, do you know what this means? It means this. Do you know what this means? It means this. This is how you say this. And I know it's being annoying, but I was really excited. And I just thought, this is what language learning is all about. And this experience, this revelation, this realization motivated me to learning more French and coming back to watch the show in French so I can maybe recognize more French words. Maybe a sentence someday, a whole sentence without looking at the subtitles. So yeah, I'm really excited to go back to the language learning app. I haven't done my app exercise of the day today. So as soon as I finish recording this, I'm gonna go on the app and do my daily dose of French learning. So I guess what I wanted to tell you was first, make sure your language learning is fun so you can keep continuing the learning or studying. And find a way to test out your skills, just like how I did it. Maybe watch a movie, maybe listen to music, maybe talk to someone in that language and see how you're doing. See if you can pick up some words in that language or say something in that language. Try it out. Test it out. You need to know where you're at and what your limit is at this stage to go higher, to get closer to your goals. Secondly, you know how they say it's scientifically proven, apparently, that whatever you can't pronounce, you can't hear it. In other words, whatever you can pronounce, you'll hear it when you hear it. Does that make sense? I would hear the French words, French phrases, or even sentences on the app. I would hear them and I would practice them. Like they would have you pronounce the words or the whole sentence like repeatedly. There are many times that I was like, I'm so tired of having to repeat the exact same sentences, exact same words, phrases. I know this already, but because I had that practice and had that repetition, I'm definitely better at pronouncing it and hearing it, even at a native speaker's speed. In the show Lupin, the lady was really fast. She was speaking really fast, and she would say, instead of saying au revoir, which means bye, au revoir, au revoir, like au revoir. Like if I didn't know how it's pronounced, I wouldn't have recognized. I wouldn't have noticed she was saying that word. So practice your pronunciation. Keep saying the same words, same phrases, same sentences, whatever you want to learn, input. Keep doing it. Get better at it. Then, before you know it, all of a sudden, you can hear it in someone's speech, in conversation. It's pretty cool. It's a cool experience. And one obstacle that's keeping a lot of Japanese people from getting good at pronunciation in English, or I guess in other languages too, is the existence of katakana. Because we have katakana, we rely on katakana. But katakana, when katakana is used to show the way, let's say English words are pronounced, it's really not accurate. It's a very Japanese way, it's a very katakana way of saying those foreign words. Like work, 働くの work は実際には it's work. It's completely different from the actual pronunciation. The katakana, work, you know? Things like that. We have so many of those in Japan. So when you're used to that katakana, reading, pronunciation, it's very hard to mimic the actual pronunciation of that language. But you have to forget about katakana no yomikata. Try to listen to someone, maybe a native speaker in that language, speaking. You can look at the subtitles. You can look at the translation of what they're saying. But make sure you listen. You listen and you try to copy their pronunciation. Forget about the katakana. Just try to mimic the sounds. Then you'll start to notice those words when they're actually used in speech, conversation. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share, this fun and cool experience with you guys and the realization that I had. So hopefully that was fun to listen to and in any way helpful for you guys. I'm so excited about this. I know it might be like a very small, not a significant experience. Maybe it's nothing, but it was really exciting for me and I just really wanted to share it. So I already made a short form video of this experience, this story. It'll probably come up sometime this week. And I was also telling my French friend today about this at lunch. Anyway, I'll wrap this episode by teaching you how to say croissant in English and in French. So, 日本語で言うと croissant だね. In English, we say croissants. Do you want a croissant? Croissant. In French, I am no one to teach you French, honestly, but I feel like I have this pronunciation okay. Like, I think I got this pronunciation, so let me teach you. It's croissant, croissant, croissant. But Noah, did I get it right? But Noah's the French friend I was telling you about. Croissant. Croissant. Am I doing the R sound right? Croissant. 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 So yeah, there you go. All right. Thank you for listening till the end, and I'll see you next week. Bye.